So why are you doing this?
Honestly, I don't know. This is more so a video to myself, if we're really being honest. I don't want to say rules. These are 10 philosophies that are for myself. Take what you will. Apply that to yourself and your life if you want to. We not the same. So some of this stuff, remix it how you want to do it. It's your life. Yeah, it's more so just how I want to go into the next year. In case I'm slipping up, I can remind myself real quick, like, hey, remember, like we done talked about this. You got evidence on the internet now. Hello, get it together. Hello.
Next thing I know, you spazzing all these groupies around. Life of a rapper, I should've stayed trapping. You like when I was average, now I'm a superstar. And every bitch won't have me. Hope that nigga make you happy and you see he ain't me. On the other side of that fence, just know that grass ain't green. Say she leaving, never coming back. Okay, I'm done with that. Once you see that nigga.
2022 was interesting, to say the least. I almost died. You know what's crazy? Like, I joke about it. I really forget. That happened this year.
Yo, literally almost died.
Wow. Anyway.
That's a very transformative experience.
For sure, girl. I feel like 2022, there was a lot of growth. I'm so much more self-aware. A lot of y'all don't be self-awaring. So many people, especially everyone around me, went through a lot this year. Not like, oh my God, terrible. Not even in bad ways.
This year was harder to me than 2020.
Oh, 2020 wasn't hard for me at all.
Yeah, I missed 2020.
2020 was my last fun year. Last year was terrible. This year, I wouldn't even give it terrible.
It wasn't some good moments.
Yeah.
We learned a lot.
This year, I feel like I learned so much. Like, I thought I learned a lot last year.
Nothing compared.
What?
Shit, that ain't nothing.
I feel like I learned more this year than K through 12. It was a lot of lessons learned. It was a lot of reflection in more ways than one. It was definitely a transformative year. This year I wasn't as distracted as I've been my whole life. God literally said,
sit down and listen.
And I did. And we moved. These are my 10 philosophies. What works for me might not work for you. This is how I talk to myself, because essentially that's what I'm doing right here. I'm basically talking to myself. If you think differently, good for you. Go think differently over there. With that being said, enjoy. Oh, also watch how I get this look. I do makeup, book with the kid. If you want to look this good.
Maybe not this good.
Yeah, because that, you got to talk to God.
Yeah.
Your best, for sure.
Your best.
Holla at the kid. My first philosophy is don't underestimate the power of baby steps. Baby steps is really what it takes to build a habit. Like, you have to start somewhere. Even if you do something once a week, once a month, whatever, the more and more you do something, the more and more it's just gonna be second nature. I see how I want myself to be. Small example would be like cold showers. When I first started taking cold showers, it felt like I was trying to torture myself for no reason. I really felt like I was in some type of like CIA interrogation. But like now, whenever I do switch from hot to cold, I already know what's coming.
Yeah.
It's not even as brutal as it was. And I really thought that in the wintertime that I was not gonna be able to, but it's actually even easier because your body starts warming itself back up even quicker, in my opinion. Why would I sit here and torture myself for no reason? Oh, because of you, I've been living this no towel life.
Oh, I have towels. You can use a towel.
I know, but it's like I got so used to it. I like it a little bit better.
Yeah, I try to tell people.
I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all niggas.
And it changes your skin game too. It dries on you better, I feel like. You stay moisturized longer.
And when I tell you my skin gonna be looking amazing because the cold shower too.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, y'all better get right.
Do you feel like people underestimate that though?
Yeah.
A baby step?
For example, say you want to start eating healthier. For it to actually be sustaining, you going on like okay, I'm gonna stop eating this and that and that and that and this and this and that. The minute you have like a craving or a cheat day turns into like a cheat week. And then a cheat month. And then it's fuck the diet. Instead, say you wanted an extra large. You get you a large today.
A large?
You saw that person was probably like 300 plus. He went to the gym every single day. He wasn't allow himself to be there for more than 5 minutes. He was going there every single day. Eventually, he's like, I'm already coming here every day. Might as well actually start working out.
Do something.
You know what I'm saying? And then he lost like over 100 pounds. I'm like, you go.
And I'm just happy that I showed up. Once I'm back into it,
just be happy that you showed up, bruh. Like, also with my makeup page, I've been having that mindset. I post as often as possible. It's like, it's inevitable.
Okay.
I've just been telling myself that, like, that's what's been keeping me more consistent. And it's not like I don't have content on my phone too. Might as well post it, you know? And it doesn't really matter, like, who fucking cares if someone sees it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. Like, it is what it is. My second philosophy is, instead of perfection, focus on progress. That's another thing that I've been telling myself. I have a terrible perfectionist complex. It makes me the biggest procrastinator on planet Earth. Your is a little too loud over there. Okay.
Dina won't eat a bowl of cereal if she don't feel like the cereal ain't sitting in the bowl right.
Anywho, that's a terrible problem that I have. I'm trying to tell myself that, well, besides me, no one is perfect.
That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
But yeah, no one's perfect. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. Can we get an amen from the congregation? Amen. Okay. Okay, here's an example I'm gonna give. So I was watching this TikTok. It was basically about how this guy started praying regularly. And he was saying, instead of making sure that he read the best surah or like the longest ones, he focused on just making sure he prayed 5 times a day. Like, as long as before he went to sleep, he prayed 5 prayers. I've been telling myself that with prayer and with other things, as long as I'm getting it done. Like right now, I need to be focusing on quantity. I don't want to say not quality, but you get what I'm trying to say. He really changed how I look at prayer and just other things in life. It's all connected, bro. Religion is just so personal. It's such a personal experience. If we really want to reach, everybody got their own religion. If we're really being honest.
It's very interesting that you said that.
Yeah, I believe that. As long as you're doing something, inevitably you're gonna get better at it. No matter what.
The perfection of it. Like I heard that quote, practice doesn't make perfect, practice makes better. Stop chasing perfection. You're just gonna be better than yesterday. There's no such thing as perfection. But the more you practice, the better you're gonna get. And sometimes it actually ends up being a bad thing, getting perfect so quick. So it's true. I agree with that. That's a good philosophy.
Yeah, I got them from this book I read, The Mountain Is You. And I was like, you know what, Bree, you spit. You ate. I think of the future. I want it to end up like this. Like I'll have in my head how I want it to look and how I want it to be. But then I won't know how to start and how to do it.
You want it immediately. Just
want exactly. It to you. I just want it to come into my hand like this. That's not realistic. I've been telling myself to get out of that mentality. You suck at something until you get good at it anyway. My third philosophy is stop accepting your own excuses. I just feel like you would want to be friends with someone who their word is their bond. So it's kind of like, actually not kind of, it's actually entirely too important for you to be like that with yourself. If someone swore to you, yeah, I'm gonna do this on this day, you would expect that to have been done.
I know people like that where they tell you something and you're just like, okay, yeah, whatever.
I'm not even assuming you're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's like a common trait. It's something that's easy to do where you're just saying stuff out loud.
But it's just like, you suck, bro. You don't even need to say you're gonna do something if you're not gonna do it. It just doesn't make sense because now you're lame forever and always. Would you want to be friends with someone who breaks promises? Someone who doesn't keep their word? No, because those type of people are losers. And honestly, I've been listening to the angel on my right shoulder more than the devil on my left. It was nice, but we're breaking up. We had a great time. It's time to grow up now. Sorry, but I meant for better. I meant for better. Before, this nigga was ringing in my ear, and her over here, she was like, no, Dina. It was just like a, over here like, let's do this, let's do that, let's do that. Now I be listening to her from time to time. I be trying to see what she got to say.
Yeah.
I be hearing her out. Cause listen, we only went to dead ends over here, baby. Oh, this one over here, let's see what you're talking about. It's really crazy how I actually be hearing no in my head. I never heard no in my head before.
I know. Because every single time I try to come to you to be like the voice of reason and be like, should I do this? Maybe I shouldn't, right? It's just like, nah.
Do it.
Yeah, if you fuck with it, yeah.
I love enjoyment.
2023 is for enjoyments.
We're not slaves. We didn't get put here to be slaves. So listening to the girl in here saying no, though, it's so weird. Or like, don't do this.
Understand you're the one in control.
Yeah.
At such a high degree.
Yeah. All you have to do is try.
And wait. It's a matter of time.
Hella patience. I'm very impatient with results.
Leads back to your perfection problem.
Okay.
You
just read me, why don't you? We might all have schizophrenia. We just don't like to claim it. That shit's dead. My fourth philosophy is the flow is fun, but you can't ride it for too long. That's for me. Everything be all fun until it's no longer fun. I don't know. You get over quote unquote fun things very quickly.
If you're lucky, you get over it quickly. Some people are stuck in that mode.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes it's not always that, the flow is only so fun. Sometimes you're riding other people's flow for longer than you need to. Thank you, God. I'm not going to sit here and
shout out to you guys.
Shout out to you.
Because if it's up to me, I'd be on the flow forever. I love me a nice flow. I'd be surfing.
Yeah. It's not fulfilling.
It's not fulfilling.
Yeah.
It's not satisfying. It's not. It's only satisfying in the moment. Well, that was fun. Now what?
Or that was fun, but what do I have in my hands to show for it?
Exactly. Also told myself to learn as much as possible.
Okay.
As much as possible. Obviously, it's not going to be like, every single day I'm about to be reading the dictionary. Just teaching myself more, educating myself on things that matter. Because I'm so go with the flow, I've been trying to be more routine based. I wake up, I try to do the same couple things in the morning. I meditate and pray, stretch, all that jazz. Yeah. So because it leads into something else. Say I wake up and I try to meditate, then probably pray. After that, then I'll probably stretch or something. I stretched, I might as well work out a little. You know what I'm saying?
Routine leads you to better habits.
Yeah.
You're more likely to do productive things because you followed your routine.
And sometimes say I forget, then randomly when I forget, I'm like, I forgot. Let me do this.
Now you just
real
go right
quick.
back.
Yeah.
You don't have to punish yourself.
I don't punish myself. I can't try to kill myself. I'm not here to suffer. Why suffer? Life is already hard enough.
Which kind of goes for the opposite side of why you should ride the flow.
Okay, see where that flow take you. That flow ain't gonna take you nowhere you trying to be. I need some sun. Wow, I look probably orange right now. I clearly have been in the house. Don't be going nowhere. It's gonna look good in the end. All right, let's get into the creams. My fifth philosophy is honor yourself for trying your best. Even if shit didn't work out, you tried. People beat themselves up a lot. People are so mean to themselves. How people treat you low-key be how they talk to themselves. Hard on you all the time and very, very shitty. You know that in their head, they're just like, you dumbass. Just it must be hard in there. It must be tough, child.
Are you talking to me like this? Or can't imagine what you're saying to yourself?
We're literally all figuring this life thing out. We're all just doing our best, or trying to at least. We should be doing our best. But say I try to do something and it doesn't work out, I just literally get over it. They just dwell on the past, and that just builds resentment and regret. Who cares? You tried, you did what you did, and then we moved on. You're no longer that person. That stuff probably don't even matter no more. A lot of times people are worried about shit that don't even matter, but we validate feelings over here.
To a certain extent, bro.
To a certain extent, thank you. To a certain extent, because y'all be doing a lot. It don't even be that deep.
Be too much.
Don't let yourself become your feelings. People really sit here and make it seem like their life is over. As if they're gonna die if whatever happened. And I get it, because it might feel like that, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta put your feelings in a bag.
Oh, no.
And put it to the side a little. This is my Angelou quote. Forgive yourself for believing you could have done better when you didn't know how. And it's bro, you didn't know. She snapped, right? She ate.
The best way is to move forward.
There's no other way to move.
Yeah. You
can't move backward. You can think about what happened. What else can you do? The entire world is moving on. A lot of people have main character syndrome. We all do, because I definitely do. You can be sad and feel your feelings and whatnot. But everyone around you isn't going to be sad for you forever. Remember that too. We the people. We can only take so much.
It's true.
Don't come over here with that shit. JK, haha. My sixth philosophy is to put faith in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind talks to you all day long, 24/7. It's never off. You can pretend like it's off by ignoring it. And it'll kind of turn off, but it'll be more so the volume is down. Your subconscious mind knows you for real, for real. You will think this is okay, but your subconscious always knew We just try to sit here and not listen, and then later on, wish we listened. In 2023, let's just listen to it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Let's just listen to her a little bit more. When you don't listen to it, she goes up to God, and then she's like, God, do something, because she's not listening to me.
Oh no.
So now I need you to interfere.
And she's
And then you get
God.
into a car accident. True. It is hard to listen to her.
Yeah.
But sometimes you be like, you're chatting right now. Like, try your hardest, I'll say, to listen to your subconscious mind, Dina. But enjoyment's nice too. I've been getting more into like spirituality. The whole getting into spirituality thing, that can be a different topic for another day. But I'm more in tune than I once was. You're literally everything you need to be inside of you already.
Yeah.
Like it's already there.
Yeah.
You were born with everything you'll ever need in you.
Yeah. It's in you, not on you.
And once y'all people finally understand that it's in you and not on you.
No, Tina, you're talking to a broader audience now.
I don't feel like yelling at these people. I forget which book I was reading. A quote that was in it was, "Our internal guidance systems whisper until they scream, so listen closely." And I was like, whoa.
That's true though. It's only going to be quiet for so long. So it's better to listen early while it's whispering. And like, I feel like by the time it gets to a scream, it starts to physically manifest symptoms.
Being sick lots of times is because you're not at peace. Granted, you know, other things.
People don't realize how often that's a factor.
And how big of a factor it is.
It is.
Disease is literally dis-ease.
Ooh, shit!
You're not at ease.
Yeah.
That's what disease is. Use your brain, people.
Telling you.
And stress really will kill you. I'm not dying because of stress. Stress will not kill me. Okay? I'm telling you all this now. Stress is not going to be my demise. That is the only reason I work out. The only reason I work out is because I want to look good and live long.
Live long.
Because if I'm building generational wealth, at least let me know who it's going to.
Oh no!
My 7th philosophy, guys, work as hard as Kris Jenner. The quote is basically,
"Those who have not realized their true self live like the blind, unintentionally scratching someone else's leg. If you'd like to scratch your own leg, awaken your true self."
So it's a quote I had got out of The Alchemist. I feel like everyone has read this book by now. I feel like everyone's read the book by now, right?
No, everyone has not read the book.
Everyone still hasn't
read it, bro. I can tell.
Oh, okay.
Like
yeah,
this.
that's true. I read it maybe like a year ago or so. A couple months ago, I decided to reread it. It made even more sense now. First time I read it, I was just reading it just because I heard of the book. It's a life-changing book. I read the first half. And it's like I read it, but it's like I didn't retain nothing.
Moving forward, make sure everything I do is in alignment with my journey.
I was literally blind, deaf, dumb, and blind. People think I'm joking when I say that. I was in a deep slumber like Sleeping Beauty.
Oh.
And my mom, she says all the time, if you don't know who you are, like, the world will tell you. It all sounds just like nagging when you're younger. Nothing your mom says makes sense. You're just like, oh, this girl keeps talking. Here she go again, talking that talk. I felt more grown when I was younger than I do now. Senior year of high school, you could not tell me shit.
Yeah.
Nothing. I had a whip.
Okay.
I had a job.
Okay. Money coming in.
I was eating steak.
When Kim Kardashian had that outcry of her saying,
And some people don't know how to work hard.
I was like, girl, you need to shut it down.
I heard her. I wasn't mad.
Exactly.
She ain't lying.
But
Who
for
works
some
harder
people-
than Kris Jenner? Name one
The
person.
devil worked hard,
But Kris Jenner works harder. Work as hard as Kris Jenner. Get shit done this year. Get it done. So my 8th philosophy is to listen with your eyes and not just your ears. Talk is sweet. Talk is very cheap. Please listen with y'all eyes. Please look at what people do and base things off of that and not what people say. Because anyone will say anything you want to hear. Like, it's so easy to say what someone wants to hear. Our ears work and can hear people talk. We need to use our brains. 2023, use your brains. I'm over this sensitive lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm so over it. I'm
my
over
God.
it all. We need to stop it. We've gone too far. I didn't even know we could get here.
I didn't know we were going to get
But my 9th philosophy is with one body, take care of it before you regret it. Health is wealth, y'all. As cliche, as corny, as however you want to put it. God loves us and all, you know what I'm saying? But he only gave us one of these. So it's like, let's take care of it, guys. Let's be mindful of what we're putting in our body. Let's move. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying let's even work out, because We don't all like to work out. I don't even like to work out. I don't like any of that stuff. I know I need to be active and move my body. When my kids show people pictures of me,
They're like, what? That's your mama?
I've been wanting to throw this at you for so long.
They're like, that's your mama?
I want when my daughter's 21, they're like, y'all sisters. I don't plan on having kids until I'm like 30 something. So if my kid is in 21, that means I'm gonna be like 50. So I want to look good at 50. Oh, not noise on set.
Sorry.
It's crazy because I don't even like highlight for real. But I've just been feeling a little extra, you know, in the holiday spirit or whatever. Might as well give it to the girls. We can hang on to this whole we're young thing for as long as y'all think we can. The difference in not even just exercising, but just taking your health into consideration, the difference between that and not doing so is like astronomical.
It changes your whole mental state.
So many people think that because they're not overweight that they're healthy. No, you're just not overweight. You're not healthy at all. Your insides are crying.
Or so many overweight people don't want to actually be healthier. They just want to
look better.
Yeah, they just want a quick fix to their.
And it's like that's not what worked. I don't want to knock the keto diet.
Oh no!
Shout out to the keto diet. Shout out to the girls who do keto. I could never. Simply because I'm a carb babe.
You are.
And I love me some potatoes.
We're only able
some
to
bread
see you today.
Some rice. Some pasta. I love all of that stuff. So carbs will never not be in my diet. Unfortunately. The keto diet or whatever, it's like it's cool, you know, while your body's in ketosis, but then what happens when your body's out of ketosis? And then you gain all the weight.
But some people just vow to stay keto forever.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out
like
to the keto girlies.
Make it their lifestyle instead of making it a diet.
Diet culture, let's end it. Just be healthy. You can be healthy and get something from McDonald's, and then tomorrow eat a salad.
It wasn't one cookie that got you here.
There wasn't one.
So it wasn't one singular cookie.
Your older self would thank your younger self for moving around a little bit.
Even doing skincare too, because it's like I didn't used to do skincare.
That's my dilemma.
But them wrinkles don't go nowhere. You can't get rid of them, but you can stop them from coming early.
Wear your sunscreen. I'm tired of hearing black people say that they don't need to wear sunscreen. Who told y'all that?
Urban myth.
Okay. My 10th philosophy is that prayer is essential. Whether we'd like to admit it or not, talk to God. Like, you have to talk to God. You're going to be so disconnected from everything if you don't talk to God. You're just going to be in limbo, or at least in my opinion. Whatever that looks like to you, though. Like, I'm not saying go pray 5 times a day if you can do it. Even if it's a quick little God help. And talk to God like he's there. Talk to him. Yeah. Something went well, quick little alhamdulillah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the difference between when I'm praying and when I'm not is that the path is like a little bit clearer. A little bit of the fog gets erased little by little. The closer I get to God. The closer you get to God, the closer you get to yourself. The closer you get to yourself, the closer you get to God. However you want to interpret that. I've been meditating more. I honestly started meditating like last year.
I remember when you started, we called it your Buddha stage.
My Buddha stage. Shout out to Mariama.
Buddha stage. I guess it wasn't a Buddha stage. Dina just became a Buddha.
Yeah, I just became Buddha. It's just like the best thing ever. However you do it, whether it's complete silence, just breath work, guided meditation, whatever. I have this app called Fit On. There's stretching on there, meditation, workouts, all different types of workouts, whatever. It's a lot of stuff on there. And meditation is one of the things on there. I go on there and I choose whatever one I want to do. Like sometimes it's like a meditation to go to sleep. Sometimes it's in the morning. Sometimes it's like a gratitude meditation, cleansing your chakras, self-awareness. I really encourage people to do it.
You feel like meditation brings you closer to God?
Yes. When I pray, I think I should meditate after this. Okay. Or whenever I meditate, I feel like, okay, I should pray after this. Okay. I think of both when I'm doing both. Okay. And people who are having trouble praying regularly, I feel like start meditating. That's a good way. Try to meditate a couple times in a day. When you pray more and talk to God more, stop blaming things and stop blaming people and stop just putting blame on things all the time and then realizing like everything's working for you. This is just the natural order of things. Everything is supposed to happen. Every failure, heartbreak, everything is happening for you. As everything be sounding so cliche, but it's like, it's a cliche for a reason. Remember the other day you was talking about the book, The Game of Life and How to Win It? Great book. Shout out to her. 1925, she was talking about that shit. Like, if y'all haven't read The Game of Life and How to Win It. Read it. She had said, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. And I'm like, bars in that book. My sis did what she needs to do. Even when things suck, it's supposed to suck. Yeah. Everything is on a balance system. Like, there can be no good without bad. Because how would you know something is good if bad did not exist? Yeah. There cannot be darkness without light, light without... Thank you. Exactly. Perfect example. This is the best description of life that you'll ever get. Not much needs to even be said after that. It's all about rewiring your brain, like unlearning and relearning. The relearning, child, is hard. The relearning part, the unlearning part was cool. Okay, that's not good. All right, cool. It's hard to not continue the habits that you've been doing your whole life. Like, this is what's normal to you. It's very, very hard to tell yourself no. I hate hearing no. Hearing no, it does something to me, but telling myself no, the only reason why it's not doing nothing to me as much is because I know the no is for a reason. Yeah. The no is not just because I hate you. The no is because, girl, we focused on other things right now. My lock screen, it says message bubble and it says focus, you're getting distracted again, because I need that. It's gotten to the point where I tell myself, Dina, relax, Dina, focus, 1,000,000 times a day. If I don't say Dina, focus, you know how that'll end. It won't end good. Let's just say that. Those are my 10 philosophies. Those are my 10 philosophies that I'll be taking with me into the new year. It's gonna be interesting. Dina, please listen. You know how you like to tussle. We'll check back in. We'll see how this go.
Said she leaving, never coming back. Okay, I'm done with that.